Welcome to part 1 of our UNI CT training video series. I'm Lori Smith and I will be taking you through this presentation. We'll be going over the first 2 parts of the handbook. You will see on page 1 that there's a table of contents on what to find in general information. You will also see that our student teachers get to choose from a variety of centers all over Iowa, out of state, and internationally. All student teachers will be participating in teaching, supervisory conferences, reflective journaling and assignments, as well as seminars, and each one will be writing a teacher performance assessment. On page 8 and 9, you will see information about legal information and codes for our student teachers. In part 2 of the Student Teaching Handbook, on page 11 you will find the table of contents for responsibilities of a student teacher. On page 13, it goes into more detail of what our expectations are of what it means to be a reflective teacher, specifically open-mindedness, responsibility, and wholeheartedness. The responsibilities of a student teacher include a student teaching pledge on page 14. Each student teacher will be signing a statement of commitment and acknowledge of consequences, and you will see that on page 15. This will be collected by the university coordinator. The expectations for a student teacher include teaching, where they will be planning, organizing, and delivering and assessing lessons. They will be involved with supervisory conferences with their UNI student teaching coordinator and their cooperating teacher. Each center has different assignments that they will assign to their student teachers, and each center has different ways of having the students come to seminars for additional teaching information. And again, each one of the student teachers will be writing a teacher performance assessment, and this is authentic evidence of the candidate's ability to impact student learning through design and implementation of standard-based instruction. The UNI coordinator will go over in detail what the teacher performance assessment is, but basically each student will be given a handbook and a template, and each student teacher will be videotaping a series of lessons for this teacher performance assessment. There are 4 parts to the EdTPA. One is the context for learning, the planning commentary, instructional commentary, and the assessment part. Some of the responsibilities of the student teacher include the following, but not limited to all the expectations we have on page 18 and 19. We want them to display a highly professional attitude. We want them to demonstrate responsibility, plan lessons and adhere to safety of students, assume responsibility in identifying student needs, and certainly accept constructive feedback. We talk to the student teachers about professional dress, and we make sure that they talk to their cooperating teachers to find out what those expectations are for that particular school district. We remind them to attend to personal hygiene, as they will be in front of many people. The book talks about what to do in case of a student teacher absence, and that is located on page 20 and 21. The student teachers get 6 absences total in a semester. We certainly want them to have communication not only with their cooperating teacher but also with their university coordinator. And we like them to call their cooperating teacher so that they can discuss the plans or what the expectations are in the absence of that student teacher. And on page 107, in the back of the book, you will see that there are some specific forms for the student teachers to fill out to document their absence. If the cooperating teacher is absent, you will see what to do on page 20, and they do need to have a certified person in the absence of a cooperating teacher, and the school district is responsible for providing that certified person. The student teacher can teach the lesson plan in the absence of a cooperating teacher if they are ready to do so at that time. Thank you to all these resources that we've used in this first presentation.